Well, folks, it's good to be with you again here this absolutely beautiful Monday evening in the middle of October. As you can see, it's been a t-shirt day. It's good to see the weather improved, and wherever you are, I hope you are comfortable, relaxed, and ready to listen to an hour of good gospel country music coming right up. So, we're going to start off with the Mile and Hayes family and Joy on the Journey.
Rejoicing to fair heaven's land. Although sometimes sorrow causes tears to fall, still our faithful friend is with us through it all. Oh, there is joy on the journey. While we're marching up to Zion, we are shouting victory. Though the road is narrow and the way is dim, there is joy on the journey to the new Jerusalem. His yoke is easy and his burden's light. His love shines brighter in the darkest night. Travel onward to our home, sweet home. We are almost there. Church, it won't be long. Oh, there is joy on the journey. While we're marching up to Zion, we are shouting victory. Though the road is narrow and the way is dim, there is joy on the journey to the new Jerusalem. Oh, there is joy on the journey. While we're marching up to Zion, we are shouting victory. Though the road is narrow and the way is dim, there is joy on the journey to the new Jerusalem. Though the road is narrow and the way is dim, there is joy on the journey to the new Jerusalem. Joy on the journey.
That was Mile and Hayes family there, starting us off with Joy on the Journey. Right, folks, as I say, it's good to be with you here this evening. It's been an absolutely fantastic day. I don't know what you all have been doing, but I'm sure you enjoyed it. It was so good to have a good, nice, fresh day. Give you full of life, and I heard so many people saying, "Oh, the summer's coming at last." Yeah, but will you see everybody down with the flu now next week? Because I've seen so many people running about with vest tops and all on. I know it was lovely, but it just wasn't that nice. But okay, right. Good to see all you folks coming in there. Keep sharing away with your friends on the folks that you know, and good to keep messaging each other, encouraging each other, and building each other up along the way. So we're going to have the Graskels next, and they're going to sing "I've Been Redeemed."
Like a thief in the night, our Lord, He will come. The ransom's been paid, and the victory's been won. Through the blood's cleansing power, in glory I'll be.
that was the Graskills there, and I've been redeemed. I trust that you're listening in tonight, that you have been redeemed as well, and you can sing the songs of praise here. Bring glory to the Lord himself, for he alone is worthy of it all. Right, I'll say hello to a few folks there. That was Paddy Santoro, first in the night there, all the way from Long Island. Good to see you trying to get out and about again, Paddy. Mary Campbell, hello to you. Our good friends Edna and George Lenz down there in Drumbo, always glad of your encouragement. Our good sister away over there in the east coast of Scotland, Jeannie Chappie. Jeannie, I hope you're keeping a little bit better than what you were. And then Gilbert McCready up there in Tobermore. Right, we're going to have Amos and Margaret Raber next, and they're going to sing There's a Fountain Free.
There's a fountain free, 'tis for you and me. Let us haste, oh haste to the brink. 'Tis a fount of love from the source above, and he bids us all freely drink. Will you come to the fountain free? Will you come? 'Tis for you and me, thirsty souls. Hear the welcome call. 'Tis a fountain open for all. There's a rock that's cleft and no soul is left that may not its pure water share. 'Tis for you and me, and its stream I see. Let us hasten joyfully there. Will you come to the fountain free? Will you come? 'Tis for you and me, thirsty souls. Hear the welcome call. 'Tis a fountain open for all.
There you go, folks. That was Amos and Margaret Raber there, and there's a fountain free. Right, I have loads and loads of announcements to make tonight. There's so much going on, and that's good to see around the country. A mission coming up very shortly, and a few concerts, one thing or another. And I suppose if I get them done now, I'll not forget about them later. So, first of all, this Friday night, I think it is, the 18th of October, yes, this Friday night, down in Glenmackin, there in Belfast, Glenmackin Church of God. Kids for School Gospel Concert is on there at 7 p.m. And those featuring Joy Boyd, the Hannah family, John Porter, Cherith Bannister and Jim Lonsdale there, and the proceeds are going to the missionary work in Tanzania. Tickets are £10. So that sounds like a great night of praise down there in Glenmackin. And then Saturday night, or no, not Saturday, sorry, Sunday the 20th, mission starting down there in the Iron Hall Evangelical Church down there in East Belfast. Our good brother John Weir is the speaker, and there'll be testimonies each night. Paul Irwin will be singing on Sunday night to start off. Then on the Saturday night following, there's a praise night at 7:30, and who did I think? Yes, Rodney and Helen are there, well-known gospel singers, for that Saturday night of praise towards the end of the mission. So keep that in your diary there, all you folks that are down around Belfast and that neck of the woods. John, I'm sure, will be glad to see your support and bring somebody along. That's the main thing. Down to the mission there in the Iron Hall. Right, and then the following, the Friday night following this one, yes, Glenmachan again, a great place for holding gospel concerts. The following Friday night, there's a very well known group coming over from the States, and it's been advertised for quite a while, but it's on us almost now already. On the 25th, the Taylors, I played them last week. I'm not playing them tonight again, it's okay. The Taylors are coming, a great gospel talented group from the States, and they'll be in Glenmachan at 7 p.m. on the 25th. So I intend to be there, God willing. Tickets are £20, under 12s are free. Tickets are available at particular Faith Mission bookshops, so I don't know which particular ones they are, but I would say they're down around that sort of area. But if you're looking for tickets, take a note of these numbers now. I'll give you a minute or two to get a pen and a piece of paper or whatever else. So the number is 02890 767 616, or if you ring 07889 144 081. So hopefully those folks will be able to get you tickets, and I would imagine you'll still be able to pay at the door, so don't be worrying about that. So looking forward to be down there Friday night week at Glenmachan, and I'm sure I'll see some of you folks there, God willing. Right, I think that's announcements for now. Caught up with them. Right, we don't see now. We're going to have Dale Way, and he sings. I was listening to the words of this song, and it's so true and sad at the same time. But take a wee listen to this. It's simply called "With Jesus Be Welcome."
Picked up this morning's paper, tears of sorrow fill my eyes. I read a church spends 40 million to rebuild and to modernize. It said their walls will be of granite, imported marble on the floor. They'll have lots of stained glass windows, the finest wood for all the doors. The church invited the mayor and some men from City Hall to take part in the dedication of the church that will stand so tall. They said the local TV station will cover the story that day. But I wonder if they invited Jesus, or would he just get in their way? What I wanna know is, what about Jesus? Would he be welcome there? If he came walking in with sandals, dressed in sackcloth and long hair, and why don't you tell me about the sinners drugs and alcohol. Lord, it makes me wonder if they'd be welcome there at all. What I wanna know is what about Jesus? What about Jesus? Would he be welcome there if he came walking in with sandals, dressed in sackcloth and long hair? And won't you tell me about the sinner hooked on drugs and alcohol? Lord, it makes me wonder if they'd be welcome there at all. I picked up this morning's paper, tears of sorrow fill my eyes.
Yeah, always Del Way, and would Jesus be welcome? Yes, he's right. You know, the country is full of grand, big churches and cathedrals and everything else, and they really look the part. But all they are is a facade, and many of them have no room for Jesus, sadly. And if you went to preach the gospel like you would hear, that doesn't sound right, as you would hear on this program, you know, they wouldn't entertain you, let you through the door. They will want to know nothing about Jesus. So they've all the looks, but nothing in their hearts, and that's so very, very sad. There, so that was Del Way, and would Jesus be welcome? Right, some more folks to say hello to. Good to see Helen Lunnan there. Hope you're keeping well, Helen. Good sister Betty Potton up there in Donegal. She's finished the tea, so she's grand this evening. Good friend Freddie Laverty there. Rhonda Bowman and her sister there, May Reynolds. Good to have you in the programme this evening. Right, we're going to have the Greens next. Not the Greenaways, because we don't sing. The Greens. And they're going to sing Without the Cross.
Made of wood, built by man, there it stood, salvation's plan. Adam's fall and my own sin, it was all placed on him. Without the cross, I would not know redeeming love that sought my soul. Without the blood, where would I be? I would be lost. Without the cross, mercy spilled, love divine on Calvary's hill for all mankind, flowing through the ages past, destined to reach me at last. Without the cross, I would not know redeeming love that sought my soul. Without the blood,
That was the Greens and Without the Cross. Well, I'm sure, folks, if you turn your TVs on these days and the news is fired across your screens there, you'll not be surprised to see all the things that's going on. And I know if you're anything like me, I'm very reluctant to believe most of the stuff of what I see, because sometimes you're fed the stuff that they want you to see. But you can see right across the world there, the Middle East is in uproar. Things are getting out of hand. Well, they're only getting out of man's hands because there's a God in control, and he understands it all, and he knows it all, and he knows the end of it all. But then you look at the storms across America there last week, and the weather systems are all getting worse and worse, and they tell us it's global warming. But God is in control, and he can send down, he can control the waves. Now we'll hear a wee song a bit later on, but he can still the waves, and he can make the waves roar, and he's his hand is on the weather, no matter what man thinks, and God's judgment is fallen on this world, because this world has largely forgotten him, sadly, and they can use all the excuses about global warming and everything else, but if they've chose to leave God out of their lives and out of their governments and all the rest of it, they should not be surprised that the wrath of God is going to fall on this earth. And you hear about all these wars and rumours of wars and earthquakes in diverse places and all the rest of it, and diseases and famines. It's all just Matthew 24, it's all there. But then it says there's four wee words, just it keeps repeating. It says, see that ye be not troubled. That might be 5 words. See that ye be not troubled. Yes, folks, if you're a believer and you have Christ in your heart, you don't need to worry about any of these things. These things have to happen before the Lord's return. And you look up because your salvation draws nigh. And in spite of all that's going on, I can turn the TV on and I'm sad for the folks in those places, what's going on, But as a Christian, I shouldn't worry. That doesn't mean I don't have a heart or think about these folks, because you pray for these folks and you pray for their deliverance, but we shouldn't be anxious about what's happening, because we know that God has these things to take place before he returns. And when you see all these things happening, he's not very far away, and that should be a joy for us as Christians to know that our God is near us and he's coming very soon, and we need to have oil in our lamps, because that's the next chapter, Matthew 25. He tells a parable about the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins, and we need to have oil in our lamps for when he returns, and because we don't know when, but we know it's coming very, very soon. So here you go, Kitty Wells and Matthew 24.
I believe the time is coming for the Lord to come again. I believe the end is nearing every door. I believe the good old Bible from beginning to the end. Just compare today with Matthew 24. We are living, surely living, in the days he speaks about. All of these we now are having every day. Let's be ready for his coming. Let us meet him with a shout, for he tells us in his word to watch and pray. watching. Let everyone be free from sin, and take heed no man shall ever you deceive. I believe the time is coming for the Lord to come again. I believe the end is nearing every door. I believe the good old Bible from beginning to the end. Just compare today with Matthew 24.
Kitty Well says compare today with Matthew 24, and you'll see a real similarity between the two. There you go. Right, we'll see some more folks to say hello to. Our good folks listening over there on YouTube, I think. Violet McMillan, always good to have your company, Violet. Hope you're keeping well. Bill Roberts over there in Ohio. I hope you're safe and well over there in Ohio, Bill. Isabel Churchill, and our good friends way over there in Scotland, Ronnie and Jennifer Morrison. Now Ronnie says, can I not stay on to half eight? No, as much as I would love to, Ronnie, I don't want to infringe. Good friend Gordon's coming on at 8 o'clock, and I don't want to impinge on Gordon. Now, if it was a different night, I might think about it. But we'll see. See, when I get back down to Loma, back to the home base, I'll be able to stay on a wee bit longer, because it takes me an hour getting up here, an hour getting back down the road and doing an hour programme. So that's a whole evening away. So, but when I'm back home, I'll have a bit more extra time, so you might get an hour and a half out of me when I get back home again. So there you just have patience, Ronnie. Alright, wait a see now. Right, we're going to have the Lawsons next, and they're going to tell us about the plan of salvation.
I want to thank Jesus for the plan of salvation. Just to say, Lord, I love you, for you understand. I want to be there on that great judgment morning, just to touch on the nail prints in his feet and his hands. One morning at daybreak, a crowd slowly gathered. They were walking my Lord up Calvary's hill. So sad was the scene there, that the birds hushed their singing. Like a lamb he was humble to his Father's own will. I want to thank Jesus for the plan of salvation. Just to say, Lord, I love you, for you understand. I want to be there on that great judgment morning, just to touch all the nail prints in his feet and his hands. I want to thank Jesus.
I want to thank Jesus
For the plan of salvation.
for his wonderful plan of salvation.
Just to say, Lord, I love you. For you understand. I want to be there on that great judgment morning, just to touch all the nail prints in his feet and his hands, just to touch all the nail prints in his feet and his hands, in his feet and his hands, his hands.
There was the Lawsons and the plan of salvation. It's always good to listen to the plan of God's salvation, what he has done for us. Left the glories of heaven and came to an old rugged cross and died in your place, my place, and rose again, and now he sits at the right hand of the Father making intercession for you and for me. What a Saviour. Right, okay. What do I see? Oh, I see I could have talked myself into a lot of work here. Betty Potton, she's getting carried away altogether there. Betty says she's looking forward to the hour and a half. Well, I sort of can handle that, Betty. That's not so bad. Now she's upped it to 2 hours. Claire's going to be happy about this. But you never know. That'll be next year. I would say you're talking maybe about February before I could maybe get round to doing 2 hours, Betty. But well, keep that in your diary as well. But anyway, I really enjoy being here, and you know I wouldn't mind staying 2 hours either. You know, so it's great to be in your company, and it's great to be playing these great pieces of the gospel. It really gives me a lift. Hope it gives you a lift, and it's always a joy to do it up here in Martin's wee place. Right, okay. We're going to have the Bobby Jones family next, and they're going to sing a piece called Lord, Empty Me.
Lord, I know when you save me, you fill me with your spirit, and I praise your holy name. But oh, precious Lord, to be a light that others see, your Holy Spirit must be shining on me. Lord, will you empty me of every selfish thing that would hinder my sweet walk with thee? Now shine down upon me and fill me anew in every way, Lord. Let know. Lord, will you empty me of every selfish thing that would hinder my sweet walk with thee? Now shine down upon me and fill me anew. In every way, Lord, let me be more like you. Shine down upon me and fill me anew. In every way, Lord, let me be more like you.
That's the Bobby Jones family there, and Lord, empty me. You know, the greatest problem we have as Christians is self. You know, it's the biggest fight that you will ever have. You know, every day we have to carry our cross, a daily carrying of the cross as a Christian. And you know, we're not a Christians for our own sake, but we are Christians for His glory. He came to die for us that we would bring glory to Him, and that's how we should live. But far too often, self takes over, and self is the main thing in our lives instead of Christ Himself. And all these things leave no room for the Saviour, for the one who gave His life for us. And you know, we need to empty ourselves, to get rid of all the garbage, whichever way, what you want to call it, in our lives, that we might be filled with the Holy Spirit, and that we might radiate His light and His power, and His life. You know, to be like Him, to be like Jesus. All I ask is to be like Him. You know, and that's how we should be. And that was more or less the theme of that song there, from the Bobby Jones family. Right, some more folks to say hello to. Where did I get that? Oh, Evelyn Spears. Evelyn Spears, it's good to have your company here this evening. Always glad to see your name coming up there. Gwen and Jim Holland over there in Radstock in Somerset. I hope you are keeping well. Nigel Burrows, good to see you, brother. I don't know what part of the world you're in tonight, but you're always on your travels, and it's so good to see you here. Now, if you think way back all those many moons ago, Nigel, when I was walking around doing the post around Northland Village, and you were running about, I didn't think I'd be here, and I bet you didn't think you'd be there. But God, He takes a deal with us all, and He makes something out of nothing, and that's what we have to be thankful for. It's good to see you in there, brother. Let us know if you're still listening there. Let us know where you're at this evening. I know you were in Africa there. You were in Tanzania or Zambia or something there not very long ago, but you were in one place one day and you could be in another country the next day. But good to see you in anyway. Harold Nary Duncan, hello to you. Roberta Ferguson and Catherine Mitchell. Now, Catherine, she was out singing last night, and I haven't seen Susan Atkinson in yet. Susan, are you about? Because I have a wee treat for you a wee bit later on. So I haven't seen your name, but hopefully you'll join us very shortly. But Catherine Mitchell, good to have your company here, and looking forward to seeing you at Martin's. What would you call it, Margaret?
Praise the lunch night.
Praise and poetry launch night. So that's the best way to put it. So there, that's in Ballymoney Town Hall, is it?
Yep.
Ballymoney Town Hall, exactly a month by the date, not by the night now, from now. So we'll tell you a bit more about that on Thursday. I'm sure Martin will tell you a bit more about it on Saturday, and keep you up to date. So we'll be going to that too. Looking forward to going to that too, and looking forward to hear Catherine singing again. Right, okay, we're going to have the Gospel Messengers next, and every need supplied.
I ask the dear
purchased for me when at Calvary he died. For all my past and all my problems, he just said that he would provide. He said every need supplied, every need supplied, healing, cleansing, sweet peace inside, every need supplied. If I had to name the greatest blessing he's given, how would I decide? For after he saved me, I just have to say that every need is supplied. Every need supplied. Every need supplied. Healing, cleansing, sweet peace inside. Every need supplied. He's all I need. He's all I need. Jesus is all I need. He satisfies my need, supplies. Jesus is all I need. Every need supplied. Every need supplied. Healing, cleansing, sweet peace inside. Every need supplied. Every need supplied.
Yeah, it was the Gospel Messengers and every need supplied. What a faithful God we have. Well, good to see Noel Murphy in there, all the way there from Moneymore. Good to see you come on in. And Ozzy Wallace, good to see you back, brother. And Pamela, yeah, I've seen some of them photographs. She's had a absolutely fantastic time over there in the States and Canada. I was sort of envious, if I'm allowed to be, of where he is wore. It was absolutely beautiful. It looks like he's had a great time. But good to see you back again. and I know you're going away very quickly again. So Gordon was telling me, but he says you deserve it. You work hard, and he's just right, you know. So good to see you back. And look after yourselves. And look after that good woman of yours there, Pamela, as well. Elaine Davidson, good to have your company. Robert and Sylvia Ferguson over there in Cookstown. Yes, Cookstown. I nearly stuttered there. I don't know what happened. Joe McWhirter and Lois Kearse over there in the States. Lois isn't feeling so well, and I know there's a few used folks there. I just aren't at yourselves this evening, and we just trust God would put his arms around you and touch you and raise you up again very, very soon. Gloria Green and Robert Barfoot, and last but not least, Susan Atkinson. I'm glad to see you coming in, Susan, because now you didn't hear me a wee bit earlier. I says, Susan, I don't see you, but I hope you're coming in because I have a wee treat for you. Well, if you hang on, Susan, the next song after this one isn't for you, so you stay listening here. After we hear Gene Watson, Till the Last Leaf Shall Fall.
Well, my life of sin I've led so long. I give it all to thee, and until death I'll tarry on till the last leaf shall fall from the tree. Oh, come to Jesus as you are, weary, alone, and sad. I found in Him a resting place, and He has made me glad. Oh, King of Kings, take hold of me. Let me feel thy love for me. Can't you feel His love pleading with your heart? Oh, give thy soul to me. Oh, shine your light, let your sad heart sing. Lift up thy voice with me. His love will guide you to His arms till the last leaf shall fall from the tree. Till the last leaf shall fall from the tree.
That was Gene Watson, Until the Last Leaf Shall Fall from the Tree. I thought I'd heard that earlier when I was prepared, and I said you have to play that. That's very autumnal, and it was lovely, lovely piece indeed there from Gene Watson. Well, as I said, Susan Atkinson. Susan was in on a programme from our place last night. She found CET, Christ Encounters Tabernacle down there in Guildford, and there was a great praise night on there. And our good sister Catherine Mitchell was singing, and Susan, I don't think you'd heard her before, or maybe you'd heard her before and hadn't realised, and you said that's a fantastic singer. So Susan, I have a wee surprise for you here this evening. You ready, Margaret? Mm-hmm. Here you go. Here's Catherine Mitchell for you, Susan, and The Next Time He Comes.
From the lofty courts of heaven
finished my going. Now he stars in my life's road. For a man to come from heaven, knowing then of Calvary. Oh, what love beyond all measure, that he'd give his life for me. But the next time he comes, he won't have to die for me. The next time he comes, there won't be a Calvary. The next time he comes, we'll be in eternity. And when he comes again, he'll be coming for me. Oh, the next time he comes, we'll be in eternity. And when he comes again, he'll be coming for me.
There, that was indeed Catherine Mitchell, and the next time he comes. Now, Susan, I'm sorry to tell you, but Catherine was only visiting last night down in CET. She doesn't be there every Sunday night. She belongs to another fellowship, but she was invited as a guest, and it was great to have her. She's my new favourite. There you go. Well, I have something else to tell you, Susan. She is also Martin's favourite. So there you go, you have something in common. Martin will be very glad to hear that. There's somebody else, Catherine's favourite. Right, well, you tune in again next Sunday to CET, Susan, and you never know who might be there, but the singing's always good. All very hearty singers down there in Guildford. Right, okay, a couple of folks here. I don't want to leave anybody out. And there, Heather McLean, good to have you listening in. Pamela Clark, Margaret Anderson, and another Margaret there, Margaret Venard. So good to have your company here this evening in the House of Praise. Well, folks, the time is almost beating us again. Trust you've been blessed and encouraged this evening, and we'll do this all again, God willing, on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. I'll look forward to your company. So, between now and then, look after yourselves and keep well. And you folks that aren't so well, we trust that you will know God's touch at this time, and you will know His healing in the days to come. Here we're going to finish with Mountain Faith, and it could happen in a moment.
It could happen in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. It could happen in a moment. He could split the eastern sky. Though our hearts will feel unworthy, yet how happy we will be when the Savior comes from heaven, when His blessed face we'll see. I am listening every moment for the mighty trumpet sound. What a time we'll have together when the saints will leave the ground. a commander's promise. He will surely come again. I am listening every moment for the mighty trumpet sound. What a time we'll have together when the saints will leave the ground. All our toiling will be over, all our sorrow and its pain. It can happen in a moment. Jesus Christ can come again. It could happen in a moment. It can happen in a moment. Jesus Christ could come again.
Right, good night, folks. God bless you all.